Ladies and gentlemen, introducing you to this bout. This one brought to you with thanks to MMA Fight Store. Introducing you to the two fighters. First of all, fighting out of the blue corner, weighed in officially 65.90 kilos. From Brisbane, trained out of the Black Dragon Gym, 8 fights, 5 wins, 3 losses. This is Declan Corcoran. And his opponent standing across the cage, he fights out of the red corner, weighed in officially 65.80 kilos. From the Sunshine Coast, trained out of the Ignite MMA Gym. 7 fights, 5 wins, and just the 2 losses. This is Tomas Schellhammer. Referee in charge of the action is Tomas Churchill.
Thank you to our major sponsor, Next Gen Constructions, for making this fight card possible. First fight of our main card, Declan Corcoran in the blue, Tomas Schellhammer in the red. This fight brought to you by MMA Fight Store. Head to mmafightstore.com.au to upgrade your MMA gear today. Schellhammer taking on Corcoran. As said before, you got to think if you're Schellhammer, you want to take this guy out. He's beaten your little brother. And we're seeing that now. Corcoran trying to push in the pressure. But there's a lot of spice on everything that Schellhammer's giving him. Shoots in, loves to grapple, which we know, Jaden.
Yeah, great timing by Schellhammer there. Looked like Corcoran's maybe just not tired enough yet. Looked like he hit a wall when he took that shot.
Naked right hand. Tags Schellhammer, but something we were talking about before, when we saw Thorin Schellhammer fighting earlier, the range, he didn't quite have it down yet. What you see from Tomas Schellhammer, he really does understand that range. Oh, and it's the range of Corcoran coming in and cracking him. Corcoran going to work. Schellhammer got proper dropped. He seems to be getting his composure. It looks like Corcoran just wants to fire on him. Lets him back up onto his feet.
Yeah, Corcoran just taking a small step back there, letting Schellhammer up, hey, just so he could start dropping bombs again.
Schellhammer is split over that left eye. He's lost a lot of the initiation that he was having. He was throwing jabs, he was throwing kicks, he was getting things happening. But if he really wants to keep, oh, front kick! Snaps up the head of Corcoran like a Pez dispenser. This is a burner already.
Yeah, really impressive durability by both guys, but especially Corcoran there to eat that front leg snap kick from Schellhammer.
It's interesting when you get these fights. Tomas Schellhammer, very, very polished, kind of does everything by the textbook, and Corcoran has just got mongrel.
I couldn't agree more. I was just thinking that. Even the massive knee lands for Schellhammer. The way Corcoran defends even that takedown, he just like bench presses Schellhammer's head off his body.
And it's funny because guys like Corcoran, they'll get away with a lot of fights because they win those in-between battles. They make the cage fighting like dirty boxing.
Yeah, he definitely just looks like a strong guy, like very physical. Like you can just see the way he got those double underhooks and just ripped Schellhammer up his body.
I love that, going from those knees, going straight down into the takedown, gets Corcoran down. In the closing stanza of this round, definitely makes it interesting. Particularly because Corcoran dropped him before, but now you see Schellhammer keeping his composure, gets down Corcoran in a big way and was able to sort of press the action towards the end. See if the judges have a bit of a spotty memory if they forget that Schellhammer got dropped, because apart from that, he really did take him apart. Next Gen Constructions replay, and boom, that's where we saw it. It's in that close range. Both Schellhammer brothers having a little bit of trouble really up close. Front kick, puts their head up. I like that a lot. That's what he needs to be doing. Not trading in those spaces, shooting in on the legs. Very interesting first round. Let's see where we go with 2 and 3. Corcoran. He's just got some of those intangibles that we were talking about, Jaden, that you can't write down on paper. Something very, very interesting is he knows where he wants to fight. He's like, hey, I want to be right in front of you and I want you to be uncomfortable. Oh, beautiful. From both men. The tenacity of Schellhammer and just the wherewithal to get his hips away of Corcoran.
Yeah, he's been timing all his takedowns really well this whole fight. It looked like a few of the earlier ones. But that's exactly what you were talking about before, the intangibles. This guy is so unpredictable.
That was wild and very cool. Corcoran able to use the underhook. It was almost like a limp arm without the limp arm to then
limping.
Yeah, I know. I want to go back and see that. To the boys at the truck, make sure you show that to me, please. Very, very cool. A really bad position. Both hooks in. Schellhammer probably fighting as hard as he can not to get flattened out. You can see that's what Corcoran's trying to do. So much pressure on the hips. He elects to roll and almost under the chin. Crushing the jaw, a big old squeeze from Corcoran, who we know is strong. Almost in a triangle. Aggression on top of aggression. And no quit in Schellhammer. Any means necessary to get himself back up, and he does exactly that, gets on top. Dives on the legs, Corcoran now is on the receiving end. All heart and all action from both men straight away. Right in front of us, we can hear the exertion. It might not look like much, but man, wrestling, it's hard to describe. It's like lifting weights, but the weights are like fighting back. It's exhausting, and just hearing the way that these guys are exerting, their breathing, it's just so ragged. The bursts of energy that they're putting into this stuff. It's very easy at home to just see a guy sitting down and a guy trying to rip his legs out, but you're using 50% of your strength at all times just to not give the guy something.
Yeah, absolutely. Just both men constantly under tension, especially because it's such a back and forth. Every time it looks like someone's going to take over, their opponent manages to just find a way to reverse everything.
Schellhammer with 10 seconds left. I'd really like to see him let go and just really starting to rain down some of these punches. I think Corcoran knows it, so he tried to catch him. Going to kick the legs. The Schellhammer going for the axe kick, old school. Interesting round. We're going into the third.
Yeah, just like you said though, Jake, at the end of that round, unfortunately for Schellhammer, he's found himself in a great position, but it's always right at the end of the round with 10 seconds to go. He doesn't get to really take advantage of it.
Going to our next-gen construction replay. There's the danger. Oh, man, that was so close. And a guy with the strength of Corcoran, it actually stopped because Corcoran had the wherewithal to let go of it. He was like, hey, I'm on the chin. I don't really have the position I want. He let go of it and took mount. That is just showing IQ beyond his years. And this crowd and this card made possible by next-gen constructions. For you guys at home, thank you for being with us, but the electricity here, it's palpable and it's infectious. Hopefully we see you in person next time, because it's fights like this that make fans of the sport. Round 3, fight 11, Corcoran in the blue, Schellhammer in the red. Very interested to see how this round plays out. Schellhammer just really getting into range to try and throw those punches. He's actually longer than I think he knows he is. Like from here, he could be jabbing, where it's more difficult for Corcoran to actually get him. It's the intangibles that we often talk about. It's the feints of Corcoran. It's the walking him down. It's the keeping the center of the cage. It's a lot of stuff that doesn't, it's not textbook, but it's the intangibles that honestly a pro fighter has a lot of the time, and he's using all of them against Schellhammer. Yeah,
absolutely. And Corcoran is just throwing everything into his shots. at the start of this round.
There's that aggressive guard of Schellhammer. Corner calling for the axe kick of Corcoran. Almost trying to send a message if he went for it.
Say wise move by Corcoran, showing a lot of respect for Schellhammer's guard. He just backed out of it, let him back up.
And again, it's those intangibles. The range is where Corcoran wants it. He's slightly too close. See, now that's the time where Schellhammer needs to go. He's almost waiting too long there. Nah, Corcoran took that step in and made it too close. He's too close again and he gets hit. Look, Corcoran's outside, now he's in, it's too late. Schellhammer needs to go when he has the advantage there. And he waits. Oh, nice. Well timed. He took the initiative on that one, dove on the legs of Corcoran, and now Corcoran's got his work cut out for him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right before, Jay, when you said Schellhammer is longer than he realizes. He could probably hit Corcoran from quite far away. It's similar to the first couple of rounds. Schellhammer finds himself on top, but it's quite late in the round.
Yet another takedown from Schellhammer. 40 seconds left. The judges really are earning the paycheck tonight.
Yeah, rough night for the judges, absolutely.
But in saying that, it really speaks to the ability of matchmaking that we're getting on these cards. It's ultra competitive. You're not seeing guys get wiped out. And sometimes when you have cards like that, you tend to question a lot of the matchmaking. But we're seeing talent. We're seeing returning talent. We're seeing them from reputable gyms like these guys. And it's giving us these chess match fights, even in the amateur ranks.
Yeah, sure. Every single fight is just back and forth. This is a perfect example.
Man, huge. Big round for Schellhammer. Great fight. I think both guys still had a lot left in the tank. It speaks to their conditioning. It speaks to their drive. I think it's throw time for both of these guys very soon. Corcoran admiring his work, and I really can't fault him. He did a lot there. He had a fantastic showing. Tomas Schellhammer, no quit. Grappling was in his favour, and when he was in his range and when he was able to let him go, he did well. Interesting call for the judges right now as they're deliberating. We're getting keyed into the sportsmanship from both of those guys, and nothing but respect from Corcoran. We did speak to the fact that this could be a grudge match, but this puts all that to bed. Look at the respect from the boys. It really is a sport, and like I always say, a high tide raises all ships, and both of these men have brought another level of potential out of each other tonight as we head into the cage for our official decision with James O'Shea.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get set to make this one official. This one brought to you thanks to MMA Fight Store. Put your hands together for both fighters. Great way to kick off our card on DAZN here tonight. We go to the judges' scorecards. All three scored about 29-28 in favour of your winner by unanimous decision. And it goes to the blue corner, Declan!